Hmm. It's finally coming to an end. Who would have guessed?
Hi Wince, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just lost in thought. I know you haven't been in Incopolis for too long, but you ready to go? We've got to get to Splatville for the upcoming stream, you know. So better get going.
Don't you want to say goodbye to the place you grew your content from first? The place that made you, well, you.
Alright then, let's do that. Welcome to Splatoon 2, everyone, for one last time.
Alright, let's do this.
Welcome to Splatoon 2, the second game in the series after Splatoon 1.
Well, that's kind of obvious.
Anyway, why don't we just jump straight into what this game has to offer? Adrenaline, you ready for some of your first fights?
Why wouldn't I be? You seem to underestimate your own daughter's power.
Welcome to the Splatoon 2 lobby. Whilst it's not as advanced as the one in Splatoon 3, it does get the job done. In here you'll find the 5 different game modes that Splatoon 2 has to offer. Turf War. In this mode, you paint the ground in as much of your own ink as you can. Keep your turf under control and go for the win.
Rainmaker. With your team run to the center of the map, pop the Rainmaker shield and run into the enemy's team base, all whilst protecting the player holding the Rainmaker.
Clam Blitz. Round up as many clams as possible. You'll need to gather around 10 clams in order to make a power clam to break the enemy's basket shield. After breaking the shield, run into the enemy team's base to score or protect your team as they score their own clams to lower the number to 0.
Second to last, tower control. Run into the center of the map and jump on the tower, then ride it into the enemy's base whilst passing through multiple checkpoints. Wait, hold on. I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Splat zones.
Let me guess. You go into mid, then, I don't know, paint mini zones up to the opposing team's base.
No, Adrenaline. That's not how this one works.
Thank goodness for that.
You go into mid to paint 1 or 2 zones, then spawn camp the other team for the entire match.
Oh, come on.
Matches are normally, and I say normally quite loosely, made up of 2 teams of 4 random people fighting for the win, with League allowing you to play with people you know, either as a squad of 4 or a group of 2.
Imagine knowing people.
Very funny. Next you have Rank Battle, soon to be called Anarchy Battles. In this mode you'll either gain or lose points depending on the outcome of the battle, with the lowest ranks being C- and the highest being X. As you can see, I'm only S+.
And finally, we've got private battles, something that Wince will never see.
You were saying? Private battles can be used to play with friends, or in my case, viewers. Imagine having friends. Here you can set up matches for any mode at any time, even if it's not in rotation. It's all fun and games until you realize you have to use friend codes in order to play with anyone, and then it just gets really annoying really fast. We probably should have started off with this.
And what makes you say that?
The sheer fact that it's the first thing you see in the game after doing the tutorial.
That was rhetorical.
Whoops. Sorry. I'm not that good at understanding tones. Here you'll find everything this game has to offer. The lobby, that we just talked about. Splatoon 1 copy-paste story. Kaboom. Shops. Salmon run by the one and only Ted B. It's Grizz. I Can't Draw. Glow Up Boy. And A Button Mashing.
I'm sensing that some of these names aren't right and are just your emotions speaking.
No. What would make you say that? Welcome to the shops. Here you'll find everything you need as long as you got cash and are level 4 or higher, or they just won't serve you. Well, all except for the weapon shop. You'll still need money, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to buy your first gun at level 2. Just be aware Sheldon likes to talk. A lot. But hey, at least it's not as bad as what it was back in Splatoon 1. Never grind to level 10 without visiting Sheldon in Splatoon 1. You'll regret it.
Wow, even with it sped up it looks painful.
It was. So was the long waiting times in the lobby.
Look at the cute little fishes.
That must all be terminated.
Well, all except for that one. Cute.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna comment on this one. Welcome to your new job, Salmon Run, where you'll be working a part-time job for some radio statue bear thingy, also known as Ted B.
It's Chris, kid. And you won't be laughing for much longer if you keep on calling me. You know that, kid?
How nice.
Moving on from Ted B.
It's Chris!
Salmon Run is a nice, easy, and relaxing way to get money, ability chunks, gear, and food tickets.
It's also been proven to be an easy way for new players to get traumatized easily.
You don't need that much information, Adrenaline. Please remember, this is supposed to be a trip down memory lane, and not a day to remember all the traumatic experiences we've had to deal with within the game's lifespan.
Ha, I didn't know humans could 404.
Welcome to the most copy-pasted story mode you'll ever see.
What do you mean? It's brand new.
Well, okay. Someone gets squidnapped. It's the same final boss. You must defeat 5 other bosses, and the plot and reasons for the final bosses are basically the same.
Okay, yeah, I see your point.
So for this story mode, you're Agent 4 of the new Squidbeak Splatoon. After being recruited by Agent 2, aka
Wait,
Marie,
that's
who
Marie.
is just like her grandfather. Grabbing random kids off the street seems to be something that runs in that family.
What a weird thing to inherit.
You're telling me. Anyway, Splatoon 2 story mode isn't anything really interesting, especially when compared to Splatoon 1 story mode. All you basically need to know is someone gets squidnapped, big fish gets fish-napped, and it's all the same Octo behind it. I mean, even the final battles are let down compared to Splatoon 1's.
I wonder how Splatoon 3's final boss battle will go.
I mean, there is the leaks out there if you want to find out early.
I'll pass.
The final thing I have to talk about. We're nearing the end, Adrenaline. The Octo expansion, Splatoon's first ever paid DLC.
Not counting Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, we're not counting that. This story bring a ton of lore into the Splatoon universe, alongside a nice challenge for experienced players.
The main challenge for you was pressing the B button during the splat lock.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Hey, cut the clip! Hopefully, the Splatoon 3 story mode will live up to the expectations that the Octo expansion gave. I mean, look at this beautiful cutscene. I get chills just from watching it.
Don't forget the OP secret boss. Well, I mean, it's not really a secret anymore, is it?
Yeah, I mean, like 99% of the community knows about it, and if you don't, I mean, we're moving on to Splatoon 3 anyway. The final boss. The one to be remembered. Inner Agent 3. This battle is about your skills and knowledge of the game's mechanics. Try to find the pattern that Agent 3 will use, and take it from there. Well, this is it. Goodbye, Splatoon 2. Thank you for the memories, the good times, the laughs, and everything else.